The best way to learn how Lewis dot structures are constructed is to work through examples. Let's look at drawing the Lewis dot structure for water. The first step is to sum the valence electrons for the atoms in the molecule. In a water molecule, there are 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. Looking at the periodic table, we see that hydrogen is in family 1A and thus has 1 valence electron. Since there are 2 hydrogen atoms, 2 times 1 valence electron gives us a total of 2 valence electrons from our hydrogen atoms. Oxygen is in family 6A, so it has 6 valence electrons. There is 1 oxygen in a molecule of water, so we have a total of 1 times 6, which is 6 valence electrons contributed by the oxygen. Since there is only 1 oxygen atom, this will be our central atom. Furthermore, hydrogen can never be a central atom because it can only support 1 bond. We have 2 electrons from the hydrogen atoms, 6 electrons from the oxygen, which gives us a total of 8 valence electrons to work with. Step 2 is to draw a line from the central atom to the outer atoms. Each line represents 2 shared electrons. And when we draw a line in a Lewis dot structure, we tend to draw the first 2 at 180 degrees apart, or at the 9 and 3 o'clock positions. In step 3, we need to account for the electrons used in bonding. So we subtract 2 4 electrons used in the bonds between oxygen and hydrogen from the original 8 valence electrons we calculated in step 1. This gives us 4 electrons that have not been used. Step 4 is to distribute these remaining electrons to satisfy the octet rule, starting with the outer atoms. Since hydrogen can only accept 2 electrons, hydrogen is satisfied as soon as it is bonded to 1 other atom. Oxygen, however, only has 2 4 electrons. Remember that oxygen is one of the few elements that always follows the octet rule, so oxygen needs 4 more electrons. We distribute the remaining electrons as lone pairs around the oxygen atom. Oxygen now has 2, 4, 6, 8 electrons. Notice that we place the lone pairs and bonds so that the 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 9 o'clock positions are taken.